Tony Ferguson is crashing the party, y'all. Tony Ferguson is crashing the party at UFC 229 because the man just booked the fight against Anthony Pettis. Okay, I'm going to be very honest with you. with the MMA community out there. When Tony Ferguson said that he was better and that he was cleared to fight, I thought he was shitting me. I thought he was just bullshitting. I thought he was just saying that because he knew he wouldn't get a fight. And so he was just kind of buying time until he actually was kind of like healthy. But he actually is back. And he came in that bitch like a wrecking ball, man. He is just, we've all been looking at this footage, this crazy ass training footage that he has. You know, all of his training footage is always crazy, but just fresh off of this split open, they damn near split his whole leg open. Coming off of that, all of this looks spectacular. You know, the latest one doesn't look too crazy, but it still looks like it hurts like hell. I think I could get like maybe 4 of those back raises or whatever the hell he was doing with the resistance band. Probably do 4. I could probably do 3 sets of 4. 3 sets of 4 reps. But anyways, let me get back into Tony Ferguson. The guy is fighting Anthony Pettis. This is a great fight for him. It is. He obviously is not going to get a fight. There's no one to fight. The only people to fight are already booked for a fight. It would have been nice if GSP maybe wanted to fight him. Now that would have been a great fight. That obviously would have been a great fight. But, you know, as GSP says, it's nothing for his legacy. Does nothing for the guy's legacy, so he's not doing it, period. He's too big for that. Fair. I actually think that's fair. But Anthony Pettis, former champion of the division, coming off a spectacular win against Michael Chiesa, you know, that freaking triangle, coming off of just, you know, that great win. Had that guy in tears after the fight, had him in tears literally like 2 days after the fight on the MMA Hour. The dude was still in tears. Anthony Pettis I think he's still got a little something in him to make it a good fight. You know, sometimes he looks a little light in the ass, but I think he's still got a little something in him. And plus, I just want to see Tony Ferguson back. You know, I want to see Ferguson back. The guy's a lifelong MMA athlete. You can just tell. He's just an absolute athlete, and it's lifelong with him. It's forever. So I'm just happy. I'm happy to see him back in the octagon. I'm happy that he booked the fight. I'm happy that he's healthy. I hope that he truly is healthy and not just kind of rushing back in there. But I'm happy for the guy. Let's now make a quick little U-turn and just talk about somebody else really quickly. Kevin Lee. Kevin, I think you need to take notice of something really quickly. I understand that you're having some success being Dana White's fun little guy. But it's time to go back to where you came from. It's time. It is time. Yes, Kevin Lee is a lot more likable because his shit talk was annoying as hell. It was. But this Daddy Dana business, you calling Dana White Daddy Dana or Uncle Dana or whatever they're saying, stop it. Stop that. If you call for a big fight and you don't get it, you don't get that big fight, you lose credibility in your name. Kevin Lee called out for Anthony Pettis and he did not get that fight. It makes Kevin Lee just look like makes him look like he's non-essential, non-important. He is a non-revenue item, basically. Yeah, I think Kevin Lee needs to separate himself from the whole Dana White thing. It's weird. One, it's already weird. You know, I want Dana White I want to be so big. One time I saw him in an interview say that he wanted to be the best ever. And he wanted Dana White to be so proud of him that Dana White bought him a Bentley or whatever car that is. It's a Phantom. Is a Phantom a Bentley? I'm not sure, but whatever car that Dana White used to buy those guys, he wanted him to buy. He was like, I want Dana to buy me one of those. What in the hell? I mean, that's such a thing that, and I don't want to sound sexist or anything like that, but recently my coworker was hoping that her husband would buy her a minivan. Do you see the correlation? Do you see the correlation? A man buys himself his own car. If somebody gifts you a car, like gives you a car as a gift, it's a gift that you were not expecting. Now, if this person is your boss and you know that this is kind of protocol, this is what he does, sure, you may have to accept that gift. But I'm just going to say this. You don't go begging for cars from people. When Dana White goes to the strip club, that's the same thing that those girls do to him. They beg him for money, cars, houses, this and the next and the that. It's just strange. I hope that Kevin Lee can open his eyes and say, I need to get in here and get some fights in. He needs to be fighting regularly again. You're not chilling out with Dana. Stop making it. Don't do this whole I'm the UFC's guy thing. I'm the UFC's guy. Don't do that. Fight. You are 25 years old. You should have had a fight booked by now. You damn sure should have had a fight booked. And sure, maybe it's not going to be a top 5 opponent, but you are number 5. So go on ahead and fight some of those 10 through 6. Yeah. Anyways, Tony Ferguson is back. He didn't pick Kevin Lee to fight. He picked Anthony Pettis, and it's going to be a good one. I believe so. I think that Pettis has made a U-turn. He said he's not doing no more wrestling. He's focusing strictly on his jiu-jitsu because he knows he's good off his back. He knows that he's got the jiu-jitsu chops, and we already know he's a good point fighter. Anyways, leave your thoughts in the comment section. Hit the like button. Hit the subscribe button.